Well, hi. So tell me, what is one thing that you need to apply so that you can manage a project in the space of digital marketing? Is it about launching the campaigns? Is it about launching the ad copies, writing the creatives, or creating the website? So one thing which is really important to manage any project is planning a project. If you can't plan the project properly, you can't manage a project. So this video is all about understanding how do you plan a project. So we have 10 points available, starting with marketing funnel. But then whenever it comes to managing a project, you have to get a project first. If you don't have the project available, what the hell you will be managing? So now here in this video, we're going to talk about managing a project by the name of Springtails. And this is a artificial jewelry store website. This is the website that we are talking about. So this website is an artificial jewelry store having couple of artificial jewelry products. Now, the first thing of this project planning is all about the understanding of marketing funnel. If you are able to understand branding, engagement, and the sales phase of the marketing funnel, then the product type, if you are able to understand the product types, the marketing objective, the targeted group or the target audience, the marketing duration, the average paid budgets, advertising platforms, monthly projected sales, campaign types, the total number of sales, and the cost per sale. So basically, if you are able to define the objective of the marketing of that project, and finally, if you are able to decide the overall sales, you are able to manage this entire project. So this video is all about how do we make a marketing plan. So here we have the digital marketing project planning sheet, and this sheet starts with having the website link. Now, before we get into the website link, it's really important to understand what exactly is the marketing objective. So marketing objective is divided into three different phases, which you can understand through this marketing funnel, which is awareness, which means spreading the information about the brand, which means getting the eye for eyeballs. And majorly you run the branding campaigns for awareness phase. This is the first phase of the marketing funnel. The second one is the consideration phase, which means getting the engagement. And the third one is the conversion phase. Now, when you have a car launch in the market, and this car is simply showing advertisement, showing their cars in malls and at different places, that's the awareness phase or that's the branding phase of that car. When this company or this car maker starts providing you the test drive of the car, that's the consideration phase. That's the engagement phase. I'm talking about the new car launches. And then finally, they release the car in the market. They do pre-booking first, and then only they release the bookings, and that's called as conversion phase. So this marketing funnel means a company has to start doing the marketing for some projects, then doing some engagement activity, and then finally doing some of the sales activities. Now, it's not really important that every company follows this marketing funnel. It's a theory. It's what companies shall be doing ideally. But then people will always be looking forward. When you meet a client, they are always looking forward to generate sales. They don't allot any money for branding, they don't allot any money for engagement. They simply want you to generate the sales. So in this video, we are going to generate branding and sales both. So our objective of this entire plan is to generate branding and sales. Then the product category has to be product. The product type has to be artificial jewelry. Now, how do we get these two information? Category, product type, the target location, the target gender, and target age range. So we have to get all of these initial information by going at the website. If we don't have a website, we can't understand the product. Now, this website simply says it's an artificial jewelry store. You can read it from the top. Then it says browse our latest earrings, so which means the website is selling earrings as well. And here you find different earrings on the website. Let's say we go to this particular product. This one is a earring. The images looks fine. The title looks okay. The description looks fine. In fact, the company shall also be adding a couple of more features or description of the product. This is a recommendation that we can send to the client. But then let's check if we are able to buy this product. So I'm simply clicking on buy now. Here I can add the phone number and the other information. I have two options here. One is choosing a payment gateway, and the second option is choosing the cash on delivery. Now, trust me, people, in Indian market, you will hardly be getting options to get orders by payment gateway. People don't use payment gateway, especially when the website is new, when the company is new. 90% orders comes from cash on delivery. In fact, in tier A cities, these order comes from cash on delivery. You talk about Amazon, you talk about Myntra, these companies are also having these CODs available unless the product is very, very expensive. So in this market, you can't sell the products if you don't have this cash on delivery available. You can get a lot of clients who don't want to go with cash on delivery. In that case, there's no point in running the ads. No matter how good you are at managing the marketing campaigns for that project, if you don't have cash on delivery, you can't really get orders. Also, the shipping fee in India is free for most of the companies, by most of the companies. That's why you also have to provide shipping free. There's no option that you have. If you have a shipping price, you can simply adjust that price in the overall cost of the product. That's totally fine. But when you show 50 rupees as the shipping fee, 40 rupees as the shipping fee, 100 rupee as the shipping fee, and you are not a big brand, then people really don't pay this amount. Simply because the e-commerce portals, the giants of e-commerce like Flipkart, Amazon, Myntra, they are not even taking the shipping fee. And the customer habit in India is not to actually give any shipping fee. Now, let's click on complete order. And here, this website completes the order for us. Wow. So I guess it has hardly taken 5 or 6 minutes. In fact, it has taken a second to complete the order. And let's go to Springtail's Shopify portal and see if I have received the order. It shall be the third order in the list. So here we have this order at 940 for 352 rupees. If I click on this order, I'll get to know this is a diamond beautiful drop Korean earring, the order which I just placed on the website. This one. Perfect. So everything is totally fine on the website. We have also gone through the website, which is always required. We have already ordered the product. Now we know that the target market or the target location has to be Delhi NCR. This is the one which we have decided. The target gender has to be females. This is very important to decide. There's no point in showing the ads to males because most of the products on this website are female based products. So the target age range has to be 18 to 34. This is the age range for e-commerce jewelry. Now you may have to read a couple of articles about e-commerce jewelry. You have to study about the audience sizes and the audiences for e-commerce jewelry. But as per my research, what I have seen is majorly e-commerce jewelry is being bought by the females in the age range of 18 to 34. Then the marketing duration, the most important one. Whenever you plan a project, you have to decide the marketing duration. It's 1 month. The paid monthly budgets. Now, first thing that you do is to ask your client about this paid monthly budget. But then if your client is not giving that paid monthly budget, you ask for the number of sales that he's looking for. Do back calculation. Let's say if one sale is coming at the cost of 1000 rupees and your client is looking forward to get 100 sales, then the marketing paid budget becomes 1 lakh rupees. Then we have to decide the advertisement platforms. So in our case, we are going to advertise on Google and Meta ads. The target SEO keywords, it's 10 keywords only. We have to decide the keywords ranking, like the search volume, comparators, and the timeline as well. Now, there are four things which we have to pull out from the media planning. Now, media planning is a very essential part of project planning study, starting with the monthly projected sales, how many sales you are looking forward to generate for this particular project, the average cost per sale, what is going to be the sale for one product, the campaign types, and overall sales is not required because we have already added monthly projected sales. Now, post to which, in fact, people who don't know about media planning, this is a media plan. A media plan is a big plan which tells you what all platforms you're going to choose in that marketing, what all campaign types you're going to keep, how many clicks you are going to generate, what is going to be the cost dedicated for each and every campaign, and finally, what is going to be the overall sales that you're going to generate for that project. So once we have these numbers, we'll be simply putting the numbers in the projected sales part, cost per sale, and campaign type column in these columns. Now, then we have to understand the two most important requirements. One is the project requirement, what all things you'll be requiring for this project, starting with the page and account access. You will also need the website access. You will need creatives, landing pages, maybe. In this case, we will need product pages and the paid marketing budgets. Now, paid marketing budget is something is the amount that you actually spend for that particular project. So let's say if you have the advertisement budget of 60,000 rupees, you add GST into it, and this amount has to be paid by the client to the project. Now, you may face a couple of clients who want you to spend this paid marketing budgets. In fact, I have came across with a couple of clients. One of the clients wanted me to spend 10 lakh rupees a month. And then I was like, bro, I don't have this amount. Even if I do have this amount, why the hell I'll pay for your marketing activities, for your advertisement activities? He was like, it's okay. He was asking me to spend this amount right now. And then he said he'll be returning this amount after a month. But I was like, it's not happening like this. So don't fall in this trap of advertising on clients' behalf. Do not give any marketing budgets. You simply ask your clients to add their cards, their maybe net bankings to Google and Facebook ad accounts. In fact, I will recommend people to take the service fee either before starting a project or in the first week of starting a project. Don't chase the client after the month ends, and at least don't think about spending your money in any paid marketing cost. Anyways, and then we have to give or define the project deliverables. What all deliverables you are going to provide for the project is starting with the campaign setup and optimization, the traffic that comes on the website. Sales is something that you have to generate. You have to manage the entire project execution. And finally, you have to provide the monthly report. So that's how you actually complete the project planning for any project in digital marketing. Now, once your project planning is completed, the next activity in planning has to be about keyword planning. We have to decide the keywords for Google, decide the keywords for SEO. We also decide the keyword themes. And finally, from Google Keyword Planner tool, we pull out the average bidding amount. So these two are the minimum and the maximum bidding amounts needed. We use these bidding amounts to actually make a media plan. So media planning study starts with having a bidding amount. Using this bidding amount, we actually calculate the total number of clicks, the total number of sales, and the cost per sale. Now, this is a time where we end this video with understanding of all of these details. But before I end this video, I want some activities from people who are already member of this course, who have joined this course. First of all, I want you to decide a project, decide anything that you are good at. If you don't have a project, then you'll be getting a chance to join this project so you can get to know, you can learn digital marketing hands-on. Then after deciding the project, if you are deciding this project by your own, you set up an online store for that project. It's really important that you will be able to set up the online store. I have seen people who really don't want to set up their store. This is they're not website developers. But trust me, if you'll watch the last video, it took me 10 minutes to set up this store. And then it took me another half an hour to optimize the entire store, put all the products in the store. But trust me, I have not taken more than an hour to complete this entire store creation process. So I expect you to create a store first. It won't cost you more than 500 or 600 rupees. At most, it will cost you more than 2000 rupees. In fact, the initial Shopify plans are coming at the cost of 20 rupees. So you don't have to worry about the costing at all. Choose a domain for 200, 300 rupees. Then connect this domain with the Shopify portal, join both, and then you upload any products on this website. You will become very confident once you'll be able to launch the store by your own. Trust me, digital marketing is all about becoming confident when you do activities or things by yourself. Now, number three is start making your ad accounts, is start launching the campaigns. And I end this video with this marketing quote that says, is spread your knowledge. It's one of the ways to achieve immortality. I'll see you in the next video.